I remember well the first time I stood beneath Oak Tree. It was my first visit to VIR in the summer of 1998. Harvey Siegel and I met with Larry Burnett and his dad about helping us rebuild the track. The rest is history.
And the tree itself was stunning.
What a magnificent tree. I've raced here many, many years and just always admired this huge oak tree.
I don't care how many laps I've run here, you always just wanted to go, wow, look at that.
I have fond memories of it, that's for sure.
It was one of the keystone components of what makes this, in my mind, an old granddaddy racetrack.
But the oak tree was VIR, I think, and it was phenomenal.
Oh, when I found out the tree had fallen, I was crestfallen.
It was like the loss of an old friend. It was like, oh man, Bob died. Geez, oak tree's gone. You know, oak tree, that'd be like hearing like an earthquake hit Laguna Seca and the corkscrew's gone.
It was pretty shattering, quite frankly, and seeing some of the branches and bits and pieces there and just realizing that this magnificent tree was no longer there.
I can only imagine there were probably tears shed because of what happened to that tree.
People talking on social media about the tree coming down, it was kind of like a family member had passed, and the whole community comes together and shares stories and pictures.
We did try to clone the tree with the Institute for Advanced Learning and Research. They tried several different methods of cloning, but we learned through that process that the tree was just way too old.
Back when my son worked out here, one day he scooped up 3 acorns from under the old oak tree. Cloning didn't work, and I thought, well, I have an oak tree junior out here. I should probably call and tell them.
I couldn't believe it. I said, Son of Oak Tree exists, and I really didn't know what to expect. Like, how big would it be? You know, I had no idea that an oak tree that's 10 years old would only be 2 feet tall.
Somebody made a decision when they were building the track to leave a big oak tree here on this turn. Before that, some farmer farming this land had decided it would be good to have shade on the edge of his field, so he left the tree there for that. When Major Sutherland built the railroad through here, he located it right over there instead of right over here where the tree was. So there were a lot of decisions made over the life of that tree that ensured that the tree lived a full and fruitful life. Thank heavens somebody thought to collect some nuts from that tree and let those little nuts stand their ground and produce the son of oak that we have here today.
Thank you.
Dear Oak Tree fans at VIR, thank you so much for your outpouring of love and support for our beloved Oak Tree and now the son of Oak Tree. This memory book is here in our Oak Tree mailbox for you to record your memories of VIR, Oak Tree, race events, special moments, and it's going to make me cry. With no further ado, it is a very emotional thing. When Oak Tree fell, people were sending me emails with pictures of shrines that they were building with their family. I mean, it was amazing.
I'm just thrilled to think that inadvertently, not by any great planning, that the tree lived on accidentally and that we managed to keep it going.
Today has been a fantastic day because we're celebrating the life of Oak Tree instead of the death of Oak Tree. And it's just so cool to me that the Allens had the tree because we used to race together, their son worked here. You know, we have some history ourselves, and so it's like keeping it in the family at another level. It's just really, really cool.
And I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of attention given to that tree.
It's just an amazing thing, and it's a sad loss, but I'm really glad to hear that a lot of thought has gone into it.
It would be pretty cool if 100 years from now, the oak tree looked like the oak tree used to look like.